Once upon a time, in a quiet little town, there lived a curious orange cat named Milo. Milo was no ordinary cat. While other cats napped in the sun or chased butterflies, Milo spent his days exploring every corner of his neighborhood. He had a curious mind and loved discovering new things. One sunny afternoon, Milo was wandering around when something caught his eye. Behind a tall wooden fence, he spotted a patch of bright green leaves and colorful flowers. He had never seen this garden before. His whiskers twitched with excitement. How had he missed it? I have to see what's in there, Milo thought to himself. With a graceful leap, he jumped onto the fence and peered down. The garden below was full of flowers in every color imaginable: red roses, yellow sunflowers, and bluebells swaying in the breeze. In the middle of the garden stood a large tree with sparkling leaves, and next to it, a small pond glistened in the sunlight. Milo's eyes grew wide with wonder. This is the most beautiful place I've ever seen. Without hesitation, Milo jumped down into the garden. The moment his paws touched the soft grass, he felt something strange. It was as if the garden was alive, buzzing with energy. As Milo walked around, he heard a soft rustling sound behind him. He quickly turned around, his fur standing on end. But all he saw was a butterfly fluttering by. Milo sighed in relief. Just a butterfly, nothing to worry about. He continued to explore, sniffing the flowers and dipping his paw into the cool pond water. Suddenly, Milo noticed something shiny near the base of the large tree. Curious, he padded over and dug around the roots with his paws. To his surprise, he uncovered a small golden key. A key? I wonder what this opens, Milo thought. Excited about his discovery, Milo the cat tucked the key under his paw and continued exploring the garden. As he walked further, he noticed a small, hidden door in the side of a hedge. It was so tiny, it almost blended in with the leaves. Milo's heart raced with excitement. Could this be what the key was for? Milo carefully inserted the golden key into the lock. With a soft click, the door opened, revealing a tunnel leading underground. Without thinking twice, Milo squeezed through the door and followed the tunnel. It was dark and a little bit spooky, but Milo's curiosity pushed him forward. After what felt like forever, the tunnel opened up into a large underground room filled with glowing mushrooms and shimmering crystals. In the center of the room was a pile of soft cushions, and sitting on top was the most peculiar creature Milo had ever seen. It was a cat, but not just any cat. This cat had fur as white as snow and eyes that sparkled like stars. Around its neck was a necklace with a tiny glowing pendant. "Hello, Milo," the white cat purred softly. Milo was startled. "How do you know my name?" he asked, his tail twitching. The white cat smiled. "I know all the cats who enter the garden. My name is Luna, and I'm the guardian of this magical place." "Magical?" Milo repeated, his eyes widening in disbelief. Luna nodded. "This garden is not like any other. It holds ancient secrets and powers that only the bravest and most curious cats can discover." Milo's fur tingled with excitement. "But why am I here?" Luna gazed at Milo kindly. "Because, Milo, you have a special gift. Your curiosity has led you to the heart of the garden. And now, I have a task for you." Milo's ears perked up. "A task? What kind of task?" Luna, the white cat, stood up and walked gracefully over to Milo. "There is a hidden treasure in this garden, but it's protected by a clever riddle. Only a cat with a sharp mind and brave heart can solve it." Milo's eyes sparkled. He loved riddles. Luna leaned in closer and whispered the riddle. "To find the treasure, you must be smart. Seek the flower with a golden heart. It blooms in the light of the full moon's glow, but only the bravest cats will know." Milo repeated the riddle in his head, thinking hard. A flower with a golden heart blooming under the full moon's glow. What could it be? Suddenly, he remembered the large tree in the garden with the sparkling leaves. It had stood tall as if it was bathed in moonlight. Milo's heart raced. "The tree! The flower must be near the tree." Luna smiled. "You're on the right path, Milo." Milo, the cat, dashed back through the tunnel, his paws moving as fast as they could. When he reached the garden again, the sun was setting, and the sky turned shades of pink and orange. Milo hurried over to the tree, his eyes scanning the ground for a flower. Just as the moon began to rise, a soft glow appeared at the base of the tree. Milo's breath caught in his throat. There, hidden among the roots, was a single golden flower, its petals shimmering in the moonlight. Milo carefully bent down and plucked the flower. As soon as he did, the ground beneath him began to rumble. A small chest appeared from the earth, covered in moss and vines. Excited, Milo used his paws to open the chest. Inside was a collection of sparkling gems and a note that read, "To the bravest and most curious cat, your heart has led you to great things. Keep exploring, for the world is full of wonders." Milo the cat purred with pride. He had done it. He had solved the riddle and found the treasure. As he admired the sparkling gems, Luna appeared beside him. "Well done, Milo," she said softly. "The garden's treasures are not just the gems, but the journey you took and the courage you showed." Milo smiled up at Luna. "Thank you. I'll never stop being curious." Luna nodded. "And that, dear Milo, is the greatest treasure of all." From that day on, Milo returned to the garden whenever he could, eager for new adventures and discoveries. And as he curled up in his cozy bed each night, he dreamed of all the wonders still waiting to be uncovered.